In the shadow of the standing stone, I feel the memory of the earth. Voices rising from the ancient dark, calling fire into rebirth. The old ones speak through breaking light, through wind that carves the sacred lore. They lift the past into the present, to guide the path we walk once more. Bringing the past to the present, for a future fast in flame, where wisdom flows like rivers old, and the storms recall our name.
Hello, everybody. You want me to do it, Ricardo? Oh, did you want to do it? You were going to do it. Go.
Oh, it's fine.
Jacob's going to do it. He wore his tie.
Oh, there's Jacob. Yeah.
We have a new addition to the household here, and this is Jacob.
Multifunction dog, because he'll look for secret sites. He'll find artifacts.
I hope so.
He'll present
I hope so.
podcasts.
I hope so. We're going to have, multi-talented. Get him used to it all right away.
Look at him.
He's got to go wherever you go. That's the trick.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing? We're going to talk about... We got a busy weekend, man. You've already put out... we're doing a new weekly show, everybody. All right, Jacob, we got to talk to him. We're doing a new weekly show with Rick Osman and with Vince. We're calling it the Roundtable Chronicles after Ricardo turned down all of my suggestions. I guess I like alliteration. What was it? The possible, ponderable, and I don't even remember at this point. I wanted to boil it down to calling it Triple P with R and V with Rick and Vince, but instead we get the Roundtable Chronicles with an excellent original song and audio work done here by my cohort, the philosopher / artiste. Very much looking forward to this conversation. First, though, we should talk about our guest that we're putting out Sunday, Ricardo.
Yeah, just in my defense, before we
what?
go there, I want to people know what are the titles you suggest me to the podcast, okay?
So please, read it.
So it says, Bullshitting with Rick and Vince, okay? That was a good one. It was on the balance. Then you have, the Bullshit RV.
And well, because the camper notion, and I was trying to make R&V work somehow, Keep going.
Then, Oompa Loompas.
Because of their podcast, they had a podcast that was the Oopa Loopa podcast.
Café.
Yeah.
Oopa Loompa Café.
Cafe. You're going to love this story too, folks, by the way. They tell this story. On their first podcast with Rick, driving, phone hanging on, guest over there, Vince at home trying to make it all work. It's really good. All right, keep going.
Okay, then Shooting the Shit with Rick and Vince, which is also very suggestive.
Very,
Then you move from your expression, the way you express yourself, and you change to Pondering Possibilities with Barrows and Osmond. And then possible, probable, and past the point of pondering.
You see where I was going. I'm trying to get that triple P in, but I'm also trying to build possible, right? Probable, and ponderable. Go ahead, keep going.
Oh yeah, and that's...
He thinks he's embarrassing me.
It's the next one. It's the triple P with R and V. And you also said probable, possible, and ponderable with Rick and V.
Yeah, and
PPP. What is the PPP?
Well, PPP means a lot. There's a PPP reference to anybody that studied mafia lore will know Purchase Power Prize. But PPP, I like alliteration. And when you say PPP with R&V, it just rolls off the tongue. I don't know, man. I got kids. My brain works that way. Whatever. Audience, should we go with triple P with R&V, or should we go with the nobler roundtable discussions. No, roundtable chronicles, which I'm perfectly happy with because they fit the really artistic theme that you set forth, dude. And this song, I'm really excited for everybody to hear. There's a lot of versions, but this one's powerful. It's really good, man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Thank you. I hope people like it.
I hope through that Ricardo's attempt to embarrass you. See this, Jake? You got to keep a fucking eye on him, okay? Wake up. Watch him. Well, his attempt to embarrass me hopefully shows you how much fun we have with Rick and Vince, and how much we are just like, kindred spirits talking on the stuff we enjoy. And so we're trying to have fun and also get out this knowledge about our past that these two excellent researchers carry around with them. So that's the idea behind it, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
Sure. And when you watch this video, remember that the video with Rick and Vince is already on our channel. So
already on YouTube. Yeah, don't have to wait for the premiere.
And the channel is no longer the Institute for Natural Philosophy, is the Shaman and the Philosopher channel. So make sure.
We got our own.
Yeah.
We're fucking moving uptown. Look out, y'all.
And speaking about it, we had a guest that I very much enjoyed talking to.
We
her.
did.
I've had the privilege to do so a few times, mainly on her show, but we managed to have her for. To me, it was the second time. For you, for the first, and the first for our show. So tell us who we were talking to.
So we are talking about Nikkiana Jones. We interviewed her right when I found out I was going out to Arizona. This was a while ago, right? But I remember I just found out I might be going. We had a wide. Can we talk, Jacob? Wide-ranging conversation. I gotta sit up, dude, and look at my notes. With Nikkiana Jones. So I was a little bit nervous. You did not tell me that you had done a lot of shows with her, right? And all I know is her online presence. Like most of these guests, I haven't had time, to really absorb other people's work, right? So I just knew her online presence. I had seen guests she had been with, and then she liked my work, And of course, she's just a beautiful lady, right? And a beautiful soul to match. So naturally, I was nervous, and it may show a little bit, but I think it made for a wonderful talk, wide-ranging one. My notes, my notes are usually orderly, guys, but this conversation, as soon as Nikki started with, her husband's into anime and apparently really good. But as soon as she told the story about Peru, and I have here 33, maybe she was 33 when she had the story there, about touching the rocks. And how
she went for a yoga seminar or something.
That was it. Yeah. And she had a very visceral and emotional and true sort of, a modern parlance would say download, when she touched these giant rocks on these walls for the first time. And these things that we all know now that, and appreciate that study this lost civilization, right? She sort of had just overwhelmed her in one moment standing on these giant stones. And I won't attempt to replicate. Let's just say it had us all nicely touched and emotional, and glad for her to have told that. So that set the tone, right? And then she laid out for us that she's working on a Hallmark project. So the story of the lost civilization comes much from evidence of diffusion or shared bits of cultural legacies and technology all over the world, right? Think drill holes, think overcut marks, think, all of these, the nubs, right? The scoop marks, as you call it, in the stones. So she's working on a pretty noble project, it sounds like, to get all of these sort of in one place, because right now it's all folks like us, independent researchers mostly, that have documented these things which are global. And if you can get them sort of combined to where you can aggregate that info, you might sort of do a better job at tracing out these diffusionists themselves, which is something that touches on my work. So I had fun with this part of the conversation. Then my notes derail, Ricardo, with 30-minute deja vu, and I think we took an interesting turn there.
Yeah. Let's let that for people to watch on the show, because it's pretty amazing. And
it really is. And then we touched piezoelectricity, potential causes in Nikki's thinking of the high heat, high energy event that most of us, understand as sort of the younger dryad.
She doesn't agree with either of the main theories pushed forward.
And we'll leave her theory for the video. But it does match, Ricardo. I do remember it matches with many of the things being put forward by some of our other guests on Mars particularly, and these odd, scarred global features that you can find on these planets and potential causes. I think that may have been what got us into piezoelectricity. Yeah, but as you can see, everybody at home, this is a really great conversation with a really wonderful person. What you got, Ricardo?
I really hope you enjoy. I think that the thing that I took from talking to her is, although it can never be, at least in the current state of things, an academic thing, to be an academic thing, to be able to feel things instead of just data that can be collected and spread and that everybody can look at. The fact that she can touch the stone and read it, I can speak for myself that I can go to, unfortunately I don't have that power of touching the stone and read it, but I can feel the energy of a place. Yeah. That's what took me into telluric energies and trying to find out what is about places of power and places of magic. And I think that people like this are mainly anonymous. It's very hard for the odds are astronomical in order to be able not only to find someone that has that ability, but someone that has a conscience of that ability and uses it to progress in her learnings, right? And I think it's what I was trying to say is, if you have or believe that you have an ability, just explore it. Just don't think, oh, this is some woo-woo and I took too much mushrooms today. No, it's just explore it. Lean into it. Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I took, Ricardo, from her, and what was so powerful about this conversation. And also what added to my nervousness to get a joke in. You guys see, everything behind me, right? That's rock, that was handled by man, right? The Mobilla to the stuff all the way up in these big rocks now, Ricardo. All of it I found by, as somebody might say in simple terms, letting the rocks talk, right? Disengaging from what I thought I fucking knew and letting this objective reality hit me, as she described so eloquently when she put her hands on these things for the first time, right? Yeah, it's beautiful, it's touching, and it's something that, again, to make the joke, get me back to my nervousness, because you're talking my love language, to just bring it down from that word woo again, really. The things that I've done and accomplished, I've done because I leaned into it, Ricardo. And I know you're much the same way, bro. So yeah, just to echo these things we say, and of course I say a lot with smiles. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of passion behind it, and a lot of things that get labeled as woo, but it's about fucking time they get taken seriously.
Sure.
And Nikkiana is just a beautiful example of that from the get-go.
Yeah. It's just, to finish, I was thinking while you're talking that today...
You were thinking while I was talking? Oh,
it's coming to my mind. It was coming to my mind.
Done with you.
You inspired those thoughts, so...
Oh, okay.
It's
Jacob, you got an eye on him. He's getting slippery over here. Where'd she go, dude? What'd you feed him? Go ahead, dude.
So, if today you wanted to build a functional building, meaning out of stone, but a functional building that still has the conscious abilities that we find in many places through archaeoacoustic studies and so on. If you want to build one of those places, you would need all kinds of disciplines, all kinds of instruments to detect the node, to detect the energy, to find out the fault line zone, the underground water movement, all of that. And then, but how did they do so many?
We are the technology.
They only need one person.
Yeah.
So that got there and said, well, people, it's here. You can go 500 kilometers and start bringing those stones. It's here.
It's here. I can feel it. Yeah, I mean, it's no doubt. Look, as you're describing all these tools, Ricardo, I hope I wasn't cutting you off, but
no.
What was coming in my head was, we're the fucking tool. That's what we're talking about, is we've already got it all within us, and this culture, as we know, has dumbed us the fuck down on purpose. But luckily, folks like us, folks like our viewers, many of our friends, and folks like Nikkiana are sorting their way through that and back to their original selves, their original abilities.
Absolutely. Well, and I think we'll not take too much of your time because you have a video to watch on our channel already.
You've got a video to get over to, guys. You really are you're gonna see why we're gonna do this weekly. Okay, this is just a lot of fun, and it's a lot of truth laid out and a lot of fun had. I think so. Yeah,
Just
Ricardo.
one note on the video, because I can't do it on the video itself, and think we are presenting it here. I don't know what happened to Rick Osmond at the end of the video, but he was with us until the end, and he's not for during the last minute. It just disappears. So I think that his connection was not strong enough to upload the last seconds. So we don't have him at the last seconds, but he was with us all the way into the end. So we apologize for that, but not even his voice came through, I think. So.
Well, it wasn't our fault, so we don't apologize. You watch this content. There's going to be no apologies necessary.
Sure, absolutely.
So in all seriousness, guys, we've got a lot going on. I hope you see the growth. I hope you see us adding to what we're trying to do. And most importantly, I hope if any of these things resonate with you on any level, that you won't hesitate to, if nothing else, come join us in the chat. You know, that's what a lot of folks are doing, and start talking about what's going on and what you're doing. That's one way to just go ahead and get involved with what you see we have going on.
Absolutely. So Sunday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Nikkiana, our
Nikkiana
regular
Jones.
show, which will continue on Sundays. And our new, the Roundtable Chronicles with Rick and Vince, which is already up now. And you're going to continue to release those on Fridays?
Yes. So we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. And we throw in this little 15, 20-minute chat with everybody in between. So that's our three primary sources of
this week will be
communication.
kind of different because I want to launch this today too. So I'm going to render it and launch it today to support the video of the Roundtable Chronicles.
Perfect.
Right? But normally we'll have the Chronicles on Friday, the introduction on Saturday, and guest on Sunday.
Perfect. Jacob, are you going to continue? He's chewing his leash. His leash. He doesn't want to come say goodbye. The leash is now it's your toy.
Better that than the furniture. So
Come watch Jacob tear the house down. That's what you can do here at the Shaman and the Philosopher. Watch progress of my backdrop over the next few weeks as he grows.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Ricardo, you're doing killer work. Everybody, please give us feedback, especially if it's positive and constructive about the artistic direction that Sir here has taken with everything.
It's a joint effort, and the election of the name is open. So you listen to all of the names. Tell us in the comments which one you prefer.
We'll find out if they listen.
We are more interested in the content than in the name, but the name is always interesting.
Into my childish fucking fascination with alliteration and my creative process over this show, the Roundtable Chronicles, RC with RNV, which I enjoyed immensely.
Thank you all. So, a very fond farewell. Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Happy Friday, all.